Hey y'all, welcome back to A Dash of Gratitude. My name is Beth. Come get ready with me. I've never done a video like this before, and I've never videoed in my bathroom, so I hope it's not too echoey. If it is, I'll change it up and do something different next time. But I just wanted to share with you some of the things that I've been loving recently. I've been on quite a skincare journey, and I just want to share it with you and then share with you some of my favorites. We'll start with a little bit of story time. If you go back 10 years, I had just turned 30 years old, and I will never forget because I had just had to make an appointment with a chiropractor because I was dealing with a lot of back pain. Serena was about a year old. She prescribed me a special pillow to be supportive during sleep. I just had never felt like such an old person to have like a special pillow that I needed for sleep. I also was dealing with, and had been dealing with for quite a while, redness and inflammation so bad on my face. It was on both cheeks, and I went back to try to find a picture of it. I don't have one. I know I took a few, but I just don't know where they are. It was so awful. I hated to even look at my skin without makeup on. It was terrible. It was all my cheeks. It was red and inflamed, and nothing helped. Nothing that I would do would help my skin. So it just always looked really bad. I kept it covered all the time. I went to the dermatologist about it, and basically he said it was rosacea and that there was nothing he could do for it. He did prescribe me a steroid cream that he said wouldn't actually make it better, but it would prevent it from getting worse. So I filled the prescription, I put the cream in my bathroom drawer, and I just never used it. And my face didn't seem to get any worse. So I figured, what the heck, I didn't really want to put steroid cream all over my face. For a long time, I've been very cautious about just products and chemicals, things that I put on my skin. And at that time, I just didn't really like the idea of a steroid cream. It probably wasn't a big deal, but I just didn't want to do it, and whatever. So I had this prescription pillow, a diagnosis of rosacea. I had just turned 30, and I felt horrible. One Sunday morning when Brandon was home with the kids, at that time we only had Serena and Olivia, and I got up and I headed out the door and I headed to Ulta, kind of just, with this new rosacea diagnosis, in hopes that someone there would know what the heck, or maybe have some type of guidance or suggestion or something that would help even a little bit. So I got there, it was raining, it was a Sunday morning, first thing, they just opened the door, it was raining outside, no one else was in the store, just the employees. And I was just walking around, and I remember just feeling like just overwhelmed. I went in with a bare face so that I could be able to show whoever might be there to help me. Anyway, Katie, a dear girl in there named Katie, who, come to find out, I actually knew her in real life through my younger brother, but that's another story. Katie asked me how she could help me, and I explained to her about my face and what was going on and what the doctor said, and she brought me over and showed me some products. And at the time, she was highly recommending IT Cosmetics. I went in with some other ideas, but she steered me in the direction of IT Cosmetics, and I ended up loving their products so much. Eventually, over time, my skin did improve, and even though the dermatologist didn't tell me this, I didn't read it online, I don't know, it just intuitively feels like this is what happened. But I feel like the rosacea, the redness, the inflammation that was all over my cheeks was pregnancy and hormone related. Because then when I got pregnant with Robbie 5 years later, after Serena's pregnancy, it cleared up slowly, and now like it's hardly there. I mean, my skin has some discoloration. It's like a whole different world. My skin looks so good compared to what it was. So, I got some sunspots and freckles, and, of course I've got wrinkles. I'm 40, and it's fine. Like, I'm fine with my face. I don't typically wear a lot of makeup, but I do enjoy wearing some. All of that to say, I was very, very, very particular with what I put on my skin. My skin has always been sort of sensitive, and skincare wise, I've been using Cetaphil for the cleanser, and then for my moisturizer, I've been using this one from Trader Joe's. I've been very happy with it, and I just like it. It moisturizes really well. It does not irritate my skin at all. It's been my go-to for the longest time, and I just love it. If I ever need to fall back on something moisturizer wise, this is a tried and true. Like, I will always keep that on hand. Full disclosure here, none of my content is sponsored so far. I've never had any brand deals, affiliate links. I'm not on any PR lists, nothing like that. However, I was gifted, like a genuine gift, a skincare line from Fenty Skin. Editing Beth here, I'm just popping in to say that it was a gift, but it also was a gift from someone who I know who works for Fenty. And he just sent it to me because he thought that I would like it and he wanted me to try it out. So it's not because I have a YouTube channel or anything like that, but it was just because gift. I'll be honest with you, I was hesitant to try it, and I did not try it for months. It sat under my sink in my bathroom because of my skin sensitivity, and I've just been so leery to try anything different, you know, to veer off. I'm telling you, my skin was a nightmare, and I did not want to do anything else that would irritate it. So I decided to give it a try just to see how it was and if I enjoyed it and what my skin felt like. And I tiptoed into it, you guys. I mean, like, very slowly. And so I've been using it now for about a month, and I have to tell you, I am in love with it. I am in love with the skincare so much. So let me just show you real quick what it is. I have nothing on my face right now, but this morning in the shower, I washed my skin with this Fenty Skin cleanser. It's called Total Cleanser, Remove It All Cleanser. It does have fragrance, which I was a little bit hesitant about, but it's not offensive. It's a light fragrance. It smells really good actually, and it doesn't linger. For me, it doesn't at least, and I am pretty sensitive to fragrance. So in the shower, I washed my face with that. When I got out, I patted my skin dry, and then I added the Fenty Skin Fat Water. This fat water instantly refines the look of pores, reduces the look of dark spots, evens skin tone, and fights shine without stripping the skin. This stuff is awesome. I love it so much. I've always loved a good toner, and this is a pore refining toner serum, and I've enjoyed it immensely. I haven't yet put on the moisturizer, but I do have the Fenty Skin Hydra Visor Invisible Moisturizer Broad Spectrum SPF 30 Sunscreen. Directions: use this every single day, no excuses. Apply before makeup for the ultimate canvas. So I'm gonna apply this now. This is really nice as well. It also has a little bit of a fragrance, but it does not linger at all, and I really like this as well. I just put it all over my face. It feels so nice and smooth, buttery smooth. I always rub the rest into my hands just because I don't want any of this product to go to waste. It just feels so good. All right, so I'll be back in just a few minutes. I'm just gonna let this sit and let it dry completely. All right, I'm back and I'm ready to put on some makeup. So to go along with the theme of trying new things and tiptoeing slowly into new products, I decided my makeup needed a little bit of a refresh. Actually, I didn't really even think about the fact that makeup expires. So coming up soon, I'm going to be doing another video, like going through my makeup and getting rid of things that need to be gotten rid of. But anyway, I scoured YouTube and I found a couple of makeup influence channels, and I cobbled together some products that I thought that I would like. So far, I've been enjoying the ones that I've tried. And so let's just get ready together. We're going to start. So I've got a clean face. My moisturizer is set. Whenever I have the time, I like to give my moisturizer lots of time to sink in, and I like to give lots of time in between all of the skincare products just so they can have a chance to really do their thing, you know? So it's been a few minutes, my face is ready for makeup. I ordered this Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream. I ordered this off of Amazon, and it is really nice. It's Missha Perfect Cover BB Cream that provides a full coverage finish while offering skincare benefits to the skin to achieve an impeccable and moisturized complexion. So it's really nice. It comes with this little pump dispenser on top, and I just pump it right onto my face, and I'm going to actually be doing this in the mirror, and I'll come back to you. But I just kind of pump generously. I do prefer this in one layer. I have applied this in 2 layers before just to see how the coverage would do. But I actually prefer the 1 layer. It just seems more like a little more natural looking, which is what I prefer. Also, I don't think I need to say this, but I am not a professional makeup artist at all. This is just casual mom everyday makeup. I did used to be a beauty consultant for a certain cosmetics line. It's a pyramid type business opportunity that they offer the pink Cadillac. So anyway, I was one of those for a while, but unless you count that, I'm not a professional. Anyway, I like to use the Beauty Blender. This one that I'm using, I also ordered off Amazon. It's from Beakey, B-E-A-K-E-Y. What I like about it is it has a flat side and then a rounded side, and I feel like the pointed side is just perfect. It's the perfect shape to like get in underneath your eyes, and this is really soft and just a really nice product. Okay, so that is a light coverage. Next, we're going to use a little bit of concealer, and the one that I've been using is Catrice True Skin High Cover Concealer, Hyaluronic Acid, Waterproof. This color is 002 Neutral Ivory. It looks like this. Also, I didn't use any primer today. I don't use primer every day. And actually the one that I've been using, I don't love. The one that I need to get more of the brand that I really love, but it's kind of pricey, so it's just gonna have to wait. But I love the Benefit primer. It is so nice. And the one that I've been using is, I mean, it's okay. I've been using this e.l.f. Power Grip primer, which is only okay. I don't really feel the need to use it. So anyway, time for some concealer. And I just dot it under my eyes and a little bit on top. And I like to do one at a time. I think it's just a really nice coverage. Okay, I will do the other side too. And I do have to say that, you know, I had been using the same makeup products for such a long time that I had no idea where to start. That's why I turned to YouTube, because you can learn so much from YouTube. And I really have been enjoying the things that I've found and ordered and have been trying. All right, next I just add some loose powder. I prefer like a translucent. This one is the Naturally Neutral color. It's Airspun. I picked it up at Target, well, quite a while ago. And I use a kabuki brush from It Cosmetics. Oh my gosh, recently I washed my brushes. It had been a long time coming. So my brushes are nice and fresh. Feels really good too. It's amazing how gunked up they get. Anyway, I just kind of use this to cover the top, blend it all together. Nice and fresh. Okay, so this is the point of makeup where back when my skin was really red and inflamed, I would always think to myself, you know, I would get to this point in my, like at the time, you know, my skin, it would be fully covered up and it looked really nice, and I'd say, okay, so I've got it back to neutral, now let's add back some color. And I usually just use a bronzer. Now the bronzer I've been using is also from It Cosmetics, and it's showing its age here, but I need to get a new one. This is called Hello Cheekbones. The last time I was in Sephora, they didn't have this at all. I don't even know if this is a product that It Cosmetics sells anymore, but I really love it. And so I will say that while I was in Sephora, I was shopping for just a new bronzer because this one obviously needs to be replaced. And I did pick up this one. It's the Sephora Golden Hour. And I just don't like it as much as I like the IT Cosmetics one. So I just haven't been using it. I'm just kind of sticking with this one until it's no longer, I guess. But anyway, I just kind of I smile and I apply it to the cheekbones and draw it up. And that's what I do. I feel like it just it gives my face a little bit more of that color that I like. And then I literally just dot it, dot, dot, dot. And then I will also touch up like right along my hairline and right above my brows, just because that's kind of where the sun would naturally hit my face. And I just like that look. Okay, bronzer done. Next, we're gonna go in for some eyebrows. Now, eyebrows is something that every day they turn out differently. Some days they're awesome, some days they're not. Some days one looks great and the other one doesn't. Whatever, I'm not too concerned with it. I just try to make it good enough, So I use this brush. I've used it to death. The description, the label is all the way off of it, but it has like a blending out angled brush and this a spoolie on the one side. So also, look, we're just being real. I've been using this Morphe palette. Also I need a new one too. It has been well loved and well used, but I just use this color right here. I don't know what color it is. I don't know, but I use that one right there. And I just do like this. I just kind of dot my angled brush in, and then I go in for the brows. And I don't know, let's see if I can do it like this. I'm gonna describe to you what I do here on this screen, but I'm actually gonna go do it in the mirror. So I have a clean brush here so I can just show you. But I go in with the angled brush and I just trace underneath, and then I pull it up and down, and then I trace the top and then bring it down, and then I just fluff it in. Okay, but I don't trust myself to do it in the camera lens right there, but I'll be right back. All right, I've got that bottom line started. And then let's see if maybe I could do it here. Y'all don't laugh at me. Okay. I do prefer a more like a natural looking brow. Okay, so from here I have, I put a little bit more on my brush, and I'm gonna start like fluffing in, but I'm gonna start here and draw it out and then work towards the middle, because I don't like this part to be super duper defined. Like obviously I want color there, but I don't want it to look like a Sharpie mark or like calligraphy eyebrows. That's just not my vibe. So there's one done. And I like the way it turned out. This one looks pretty good today. All right, now let's see how the other one can go. I heard someone say in the makeup world one time, and it's been years ago now, but they said, your eyebrows are twins, but they're not identical twins. So they're not gonna be exactly perfect all the time. And it is true, like my eyebrows are actually different shapes, and they're different, they have a slightly different like growth pattern to them. So, all right, here we go. Okay. Draw up. Getting there. All right, so now we're gonna fill in. Again, I'm gonna start here and work that way towards the middle. My kids are just getting home from co-op. Brandon went to go pick them up today. So you might be hearing them in the background, maybe even seeing them. All right, so then I just take the spoolie end and I brush through. And today they turn out pretty nice. From here, I'll add a little bit of eyeshadow, mascara, and then a little bit of lip. Most of the time, I do like to go with a natural eyeshadow, and also this, when I was shopping for new cosmetics at the mall, we were in Sephora, and I was so overwhelmed with all of the eyeshadow palettes. And, you know, I've already said my skin is sensitive. It has been very sensitive in the past, especially to eyeshadows. Purple does not do well for me. It doesn't matter what shade it is. It makes my eyelids itch like crazy. So I avoid purple all the time. But then also the, is it Urban Decay that does the Naked palette? Oh my gosh, what a beautiful palette. But I used it, and then after some time, it also started irritating my eyelids. So far, I mean, you've seen how much I've used out of this lovely right here. The Morphe palette has not irritated my eyelids at all. So I do appreciate that. So it is a little bit nerve-wracking to venture out, because if you've ever had irritated eyelids, they itch so bad. It's like you want to peel your skin off. It's horrible. Anyway, so today, usually I go with something very neutral, like this one or this one. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm just going to go in with one of the neutrals, and I just put it all over from the lash to the brow. I go all the way up. I remember back in the day when I was a beauty consultant for that pink Cadillac company, which was so much fun. I had a really good time. And I don't know why I'm not saying the name of it, but surely you know what it is. Some of those ladies were like, you know, you didn't have a face done unless you had 3 colors on, 3 eyeshadows on. And sometimes that still resonates with me, but usually I just do 2. So anyway, I did lash to brow with the light right here. And then, you know, I'm just going for like a neutral face today. Sometimes I'll even go in with the bronzer color and use it like to fill right here. All right, so I am gonna stick with that plan today. I mean, this isn't my bronzer color, but it's pretty close. So we're gonna go with this. And I'm just gonna fill in the crease line here. And like I said, this is my go-to kind of everyday look. It's easy. All right. And some days I'll go in with an eyeliner. I think today I'm gonna skip, but I have really been loving this Sephora 12-hour color. I have it in the tiramisu and I really like it. It's kind of a dark brown color. Today I'm gonna be using for the first time this Tower 28 mascara. And so because of that, I do want to go without an eyeliner. That way I can really see like what this looks like on its own. I do like to do that when I'm trying a new product. I do like to see what it's like in its most bare form. So this one's called Make Waves, and the color is Jet. Okay. It's always fun to try a new mascara. All right, so the spoolie is curved. All right, I'll be right back. Wow. It's pretty nice. It applies really smoothly, and I think that looks really good. I mean, you can tell a difference. Hey, Brandon. All right, Brandon approves. I just went and showed him. Not that I need his approval, but he thinks they look nice. All right, so we'll go in for the other side. I mean, I think that's really nice. I find what I like and I stick with it, but what I will say is this applies really easily, really smoothly. And it seems like it even picks up like those little lashes on the very end, like right there in between, which is always something that I like to focus on. It just picked them up effortlessly. So I'm gonna let these dry and then I'm gonna do another coat and we'll see. I think that looks really nice and might very well be my new favorite mascara. We'll have to see. You know how sometimes when you very first try mascara, it's awesome, and then like as you use it more, I don't know if it's just the product gets too dry or something, but this seems really nice for the first use, so we shall see. All right, let's do a little bit of lip. I'm usually a lip gloss or a lip balm kind of a girl. I'll tell you some of the things that I've been loving. This Fenty Beauty in the ice. It's clear and it's got like a mint effect to it. It's a little bit strong of a feel for the mint, but it's so nice. This has been pretty much my go-to lately. And then I decided to venture out and try another one of theirs. It's the Fenty Beauty in the color Hot Chocolate. It's also really nice. It's a good color. It's a great gloss. Neither one of them are like too sticky. They're like just the right kind of gloss in my opinion. While we were at Sephora, I did pick up this lip kit. Is it called a kit? Yes. It's the Perfect Pout Lip Kit. And I liked it because it was Sephora favorites. They all look fairly neutral. And I just thought this would be a nice way to like try a few different products. I just like the idea of buying a variety. And what I've been enjoying the most out of here so far is from Tarte. And it is the Lip Plump in the color Honeysuckle, and it looks like this. And the color, it looks a little dark like on the stick. Let's see if you can really see that, I don't know. But I think it applies nicely, and it does have a little bit of like a minty kind of plumping effect to it as well. So I just put it on. I don't use lip liner or anything. I just apply it all over. And I like that it's got a little bit of color and it feels really nice. And then that plumping effect is really nice too. So anyway, that is my face. I'll consider it done. And there we have it. I'm ready for the day. Thank you for getting ready with me. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you on the next one.